Still on sports, the Ghana Squash Association is staging its first men's national ranking tournament. The two-day tournament at the Tema Squash Racket Club in Community 5 is the first after 3 decades.
The Tema Squash Racket Club at Community 5 is hosting the two-day men's national ranking tournament. It is the first time in the last 30 years that the tournament is being played. The Ghana Squash Association says the era where players are handpicked for national and international assignments are over, and thus the competition will give players the opportunity to justify their call-up into the national teams. Again, with the inclusion of squash into the 2023 African Games after a 20-year absence, and with the Commonwealth Games in Birmingham just around the corner, officials say the time is ripe for players in the country to be seeded for easy identification into the national teams. 64 of the finest players from all over the country are battling for points and for better positioning on the ladder board. The executive chairman of the 2023 Local Organizing Committee, Dr. Kweku Fosu Asari, described the competition as timely.
I want to assure everybody that we at the LOC are also strongly preparing for the games. We're looking forward to hosting one of the best games ever in the history of the African Games. These games will go a long way to stimulate our economy. These games will go a long way to create the needed platform for our athletes. It will also go a long way to assist our business people, especially the small-scale business people.
The president of the Ghana Squash Association, Reverend Richmond Kwaku, is happy at the level of competition.
Our intention is that we want to start early, start our preparation early, camp our athletes very early, give them some opportunities to have, international exposure, and then we can do our final preparation before any major event. I believe that we can do some.
Squash last featured at the African Games in 2003 when the multi-sports event was held in Abuja in Nigeria. Egypt was the dominant nation at the Games by winning the men and women's singles titles as well as the team event. The last African Games took place in Morocco's capital Rabat in 2019.